Hello guys, what's up? How are you doing? It's me, Victor Isibo, once again. Thank you for coming here. Old timers and freshers, you're both welcome to my YouTube channel. I have had the plans of making this video for quite some time now, and it's a great thing that I'm making it now. They say better late than never. I want to address the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is OMEGAPRO. I made this video about OMEGAPRO, and I expressed concerns about the operations of OMEGAPRO. I highlighted issues in that video. Okay, I'll put the video at the end card. You will find it at the end of this video. I expressed concerns. I raised critical issues. And when people come at me in my DMs, all they say is, you made that video last year, OMEGAPRO is still paying till now, shame on you. I never said in that video that OMEGAPRO was not going to last. Who told you that Ponzi schemes don't last? Does this guy look like a joke to you? This guy. Does he look like a joke to you? Bernard Madoff, the biggest Ponzi scheme in the history of the whole world, was run by this guy. And guess how long he ran that Ponzi scheme for? More than 17 years. More than 17 years. Does that make what Bernard Madoff run, does it make it legitimate? Oh no, it doesn't make it legitimate. Some Ponzi schemes last for a very long time. It doesn't mean that it is legitimate. If I've been in internet fraud for a long time, it cannot become legitimate. If I run scam for years, it doesn't make it legitimate. If you want to come and prove to me that OMEGAPRO is legitimate, come and counterpunch all the points that I made. I mean, come and debunk everything that I've said. Don't just come to me and say it has been existing for so and so number of years. That makes it legitimate. That is not what makes anything legitimate. Longevity is not what makes it legitimate. Depending on how smart you are as a criminal, as a fraudster, you can run a Ponzi scheme for a very long time. In the definition of Ponzi, there is nothing that defines Ponzi scheme as a platform that does not last long. No, it's about robbing Peter to pay Paul. If there are plenty of Peters available to be paying the existing Pauls, the Ponzi scheme will last. If the Ponzi scheme has a mechanism that converts Pauls to Peter, occasionally converting Pauls to Peter from time to time, the Pauls don't remain Pauls who will keep collecting money from Peters. That way the system will collapse when the number of Peters slow down. So when you give the existing Pauls a tenor for which they are going to earn, after the expiration of the tenor, they too become Peters that needs to be robbed. The system can last long. Ultimately it would crash, but it can last for a while. I want to apologize to all OMEGAPRO people. Maybe the tone I used in that video was wrong or harsh. I am sorry. I'm sorry. This is my apology to you people. I'm not apologizing for what I said, because what I said is true. But what I'm apologizing for is the tone with which I said the things I said. Okay? Now, let me tell you something. The Spanish financial authorities said that OMEGAPRO is a scam. Proof in the video description. You will see it. I was not the one that said it. The Belgian financial authorities said OMEGAPRO is a scam. I wasn't the one that said it. Proof in the video description. The French financial authority said that OMEGAPRO is a scam. Proof in the video description. I wasn't the one that said it. Now, some people will say, Victor, we have heard that. We have heard about the France warning. We have heard about Belgium warning. We have heard about the Spanish warning. That's old news. Then let me shock you. I've got new news for you. April the 4th, 2022, this year, the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, financial regulatory body, issued out a warning to its people, calling OMEGAPRO a scam. Proof in the video description. It is not me. You people should leave me alone. I'm not the one. Don't hate the messenger. Hate the message. Don't hate me. Hate the message. And the message is not from me. I'm only distributing the message of the financial regulators of some of the biggest countries where OMEGAPRO is operating. It is not about me. Now, majority of OMEGAPRO's operation is in Dubai. You see them going for conferences in Dubai. They are launching in Dubai. They are doing everything in Dubai. Their UK address is just a virtual address. Their main operational base is in Dubai. Their so-called whatever trading, if they are trading anything, is in Dubai. I said in this video, if you watch it, Dubai is the crime capital of the world. If crime was a man, Dubai would be its wife. Hello? That is why you see criminals love going to Dubai, especially MLM frauds. They like to stay in Dubai and operate from there because Dubai has little or no MLM regulations whatsoever, but there is a clause. You are safe in Dubai to run your Ponzi scheme, but make sure you do not defraud citizens of the United Arab Emirates. Don't try it. It's like somebody saying you are a player. You like to flirt with girls. The man now says, okay, you can live in my house, but do not touch any of my daughters. I'll skin you alive. You can be bringing in girls from everywhere. Do not go anywhere near my daughters. That is exactly what the authorities in Dubai, they are telling OMEGAPRO. Stay in Dubai and defraud people. Pay your tax. Give us some money. We will protect you. But do not defraud our citizens. That is why it is boldly written on OMEGAPRO website that they do not accept deposit from UAE. Imagine the country where you are based. You don't want the people there to invest. It's right there on the website. You can go and look at it. Boldly written, it says OMEGAPRO Limited does not accept applications from residents of the US, Canada, Islamic Republic of Iran, GCC, and the UAE. These are no-nonsense countries. If you defraud their citizens, they will drag you. They will drag you. They don't joke with their citizens. Don't try it. So if longevity is the only reason you feel that OMEGAPRO is legitimate, then you're getting it wrong. The definition of a Ponzi scheme is not a platform that does not last long. No, it is simply about the modus operandi. That's what defines a Ponzi scheme, the modus operandi. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. This system is mathematically designed to fail. It will fail, but we don't know when. There's no time frame to the collapse of a Ponzi scheme. There's no time frame to it. It will collapse, definitely. Because the model is not sustainable. But when will it happen? We don't know. It is not about me. And I'm not saying that you should not invest in OMEGAPRO. It is your money. But the fact that you are investing in it does not make it legitimate. Why can't you people live with it? Live with the fact that I'm investing in this thing, it's not legitimate, but it's paying me and it's fine. Okay, we don't have any problems. We don't have any problems. But don't come and tell me that it is legitimate. They are unregulated brokers, OMEGAPRO. That's who they are. Okay, now, why has OMEGAPRO lasted this long? Everybody has a business model. Now, a platform that has lasted for 3+ years, you would expect the whole world to be jumping into the platform already. Yet, I tell you for free, people who are promoting OMEGAPRO, they are finding it difficult to bring in new converts. They are finding it difficult to convince people. Do you know why? Let me tell you why they are finding it difficult to bring in new people. And let me also tell you why marketing and referral is like the heart of OMEGAPRO. It's like the backbone of OMEGAPRO. Almost every OMEGAPRO participant you see is doing referral and marketing. Why? OMEGAPRO promises you ×3 of the money you invest in 1 year, 4 months. 16 months. In 16 months, you get triple your money. But it is a compounded return. The money has to be stuck in the system for 16 months for you to get triple the value. If you make a withdrawal from it once, then you're no longer eligible to triple your money. It is compounded. So the best way to maximize your investment in OMEGAPRO is to lock up that money for 16 months. Now tell me, how many people are willing to lock up their money in a platform for 16 whole months, an unregulated platform? How many people are willing to do that? Most people have recurrent expenses. They want to feed, they want to clothe, they want to pay their rent. So nobody is looking to lock up their money for a whole year, 4 months in a platform. That is why you see majority of the people that join OMEGAPRO because of the referral aspect of it. Because locking up your money to triple it for a year and 4 months is what most people don't want to do. And even when they are doing it, they need money to do their day-to-day running. That's why they do referral all the time. And if you are not a member of OMEGAPRO, that's probably why you don't want to join OMEGAPRO, because you are not a networker and the investment aspect of it is not so attractive. And that 1 year, 4 months is enough, is more than enough time for new Peters to come into the system to pay the old Pauls. It is more than enough time for the existing Pauls to become Peter, because their tenure has expired. Now they want to reinvest and bring in money to the platform. And that is why OMEGAPRO has lasted this long. So you guys should have the right mindset. You guys should know the truth, and the truth is going to set you free. Ponzi scheme doesn't mean it's not going to last. I do a review about a platform, it doesn't mean that I'm saying it's not going to last. I just want you to know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Just know the truth. You can invest in OMEGAPRO if you like their model. Go ahead and invest with them. But just know what you're doing. That's all I'm after. Just know what you're doing and, be at peace. If you say OMEGAPRO is not a Ponzi scheme, it's not a fraud, it's not operating in illegality, then the whole of France, financial regulators, the whole of Spain, financial regulators, the whole of Belgium, financial regulators, the whole of Democratic Republic of Congo, financial regulations are wrong. It's your call, guys. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm not an investment advisor. Don't take my word for it. Do your own due diligence. You are going to be responsible for your own financial decisions and not me. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. It is bye for now.